This is the unbelievable reaction of narcissists to your strength. When faced with an opponent who will not permit them to act in the customary, self-serving manner, a narcissist will not give up easily. Whatever happens, they must bring the person who is blocking their path. So, they want to behave in this manner. I'll be talking about gaslighting, a type of psychological trick, in this video. Gaslighting is always used as a form of abuse against narcissists. But first, let me stress how much I appreciate you taking the time to view this movie. Please think about sharing this video with your friends, family, and other loved ones if you wish to aid in the growth of this channel. If this is your first time here, you may subscribe to our channel to remain up to speed with all of our current changes. I really appreciate you believing in me. Let's start the celebration. It is known as gaslighting when someone purposefully questions another person's recollections or experiences in an effort to make them doubt their own sanity. They do this through lying, inflating the importance of a problem, and distorting the truth to further their objectives. This is what someone is doing when they attempt to control your emotions through mental manipulation. The psychological abuse technique known as gaslighting involves convincing the victim that they are to blame for their own difficulties. In the end, it hurts their perspectives and sentiments. Why? Spanish for to turn the cake onto the other side is gaslight, a method of handling exposure by deftly putting the blame on someone else. The humiliation of having a stupid assertion shown to be false. Those who have gone through this frequently cease believing in their intuition and wind up making bad decisions as a result. Spanish speakers refer to an attempt at deception as a smoke screen or smoke curtain. It's a technique for hiding something or someone from view. Contrary to appearances, people may be concealing anything from themselves, their loved ones, or even from friends. The truth will come out in due time. As a method of psychological control known as gaslighting, one person deceives another into believing they have never gone through any bad things. The abuser's main goal is to get the victim to start doubting their own sense of self, identity, and memory. They value their own sentiments and thoughts more highly than their knowledge and experience. The victim or anyone else will not hold the abuser accountable. They think the victim is misinterpreting the situation as a result of personal prejudices in their thoughts, memories, or observations. The objective of a con artist is to make you doubt and disregard your own logical assessment of the circumstance. You'll hear that you're too impulsive, theatrical, sensitive, and unstable emotionally. In some cases, whoever or whatever caused the harm. Public humiliation is most likely a narcissist's biggest fear. Blaming others, particularly in unhealthy and dysfunctional familial ties, can have long-term consequences. There should be no doubt that gaslighting is an abusive tactic intended to harm the victim's mental and spiritual well-being. It's crucial to remember that when gaslighting occurs, both parties intentionally hurt one another. Anyone, regardless of age, race, gender, cognitive level, or ethnicity, is susceptible to gaslighting. Nothing the abuser says can be detrimental to your mental or physical well-being. Your sensitivity and lack of self-defense skills increase your likelihood of becoming an abuse victim. Gaslighting and constant blaming are frequent causes throughout a person's life. It's challenging to understand why someone is mistreating you when you're an empath, and you wouldn't treat another person in that way. On the other side, we shouldn't help negative narcissists. That's because they don't give a damn if you get wounded. The practice of gaslighting and assigning blame to others will continue as long as you keep quiet and allow the abuse to continue. You may avoid being gaslighted by avoiding people who make you feel uncomfortable or make you defend your choices. Keep your composure when, despite their frequent assurances of worry, everyone around you appears careless about your safety. This could be a sign of insecurity or social anxiety. You are setting yourself up for more issues if you always feel the need to defend yourself or provide an apology, even though you haven't done anything wrong. Imagine if you are always unsure of the truth of your feelings, ideas, recollections, and even your sanity. A gaslighting red flag is your affirmative reaction. So here's the situation. Gaslighting serves the same purpose as other forms of manipulation and deception. A type of psychological and emotional manipulation known as gaslighting entails controlling the victim's emotions and ideas. Misunderstandings and communication issues are unavoidable difficulties. In other words, the person you think is gaslighting you has a motive to develop a pattern with a select number of people. This is particularly true when one takes into account the custom of characterizing the seeming error as just another misunderstanding. Consider taking a look at your connections to determine if there is someone who bids you pause or for whom you feel an apology is due. Is it standard practice for you to blame the cause of a problem on the person who initiated it? Do you believe that they are trying to cast doubt on your sanity as well as the sanity of others around you? Please think about this. It's essential to keep an eye out for potential problem flags. Be wary of narcissists who attempt to place the responsibility for their problems on you. They frequently hold us responsible for all of their problems, mistakes, and domestic shortcomings. They enjoy humiliating us, making fun of us, and playing tricks on us. Their main goal is to make people think they are better than the rest of the population. Making someone feel unimportant or worse, foolish, silly, inadequate, or inferior has a severe impact on their self-worth and confidence, which is unhealthy for any relationship. People who behave in this manner are either cunning or heartless. People who are consistently kind, truthful, compassionate, and empathic are resistant to the narcissist's gaslighting tactics. Being continuously reprimanded makes one feel inferior. Everyone yearns for acceptance, respect, and affection, so it's easy to understand how this could spur individuals to work even harder. Sadly, none of these are accurate. Perhaps this will give the narcissist a sense of power and control. Whether or not you are familiar with the phrase gaslighting, or know someone who uses it, it is my earnest hope that the information in the following sections will be helpful to you. In your personal or professional life, no one has the right to meddle with your mental or emotional well-being. You don't have to face any of this directly. Numerous choices are available to you. Nobody has the right to be made to feel less than another person because of their life experiences or worldview. They continue to act in the same manner even when you are not around. They are actually lying to you and about you. Anyone who tries to convince you otherwise is dishonest. Be sincere and demand the same decency from others. I hope my little explanation was useful to you. Please share your ideas and opinions with us in the space provided below. To receive alerts when we upload new videos, kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell. We appreciate your thoughts and interest. Thanks.